anybody who's advising government in Nigeria is the enemy of government. Government of Nigeria don't listen to advice. Otherwise, ChatGPT could have advised them that this case is not going anywhere. Just a prompt on ChatGPT or Grok 4 on Twitter would have advised them that this is not going to go anywhere. No matter how well it is packaged, no matter how well the propaganda is pushed. And look at where we are today in Nigeria. Look at where we are. Nigeria is in the throes of some of its worst security situation. And this is what we are wasting our time doing. We have 35 Christians at the time that we are being accused of persecution of Christians in the bush, attacked by terrorists who were live streamed. You have 25 female students, Muslims, also in the bush with terrorists. You have an army general who has just been murdered by terrorists. You are not focused on that. You are trying Nnamdi Kanu because he carried a microphone to say that he wants Biafra. The only evidence they have in this court is the microphone that they found with him when he was arrested in Lagos. And he's underwear, top and bottom. There is no evidence of a gun or an RPG. He was not found with police uniforms. Whereas in Katsina, someone killed an assistant commissioner of police, kept his uniform and wore the uniform to a peace conference, a so-called peace conference. And nothing is done about it. They bring their magazines and their AK-47s and their anti-aircraft guns to meetings. You can't do anything about them, but it's the guy who wears a nice Fendi and a microphone and says, we want justice. 10 years. You can't figure it out. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah. Problems. One of which is the kidnapping, what is known as an extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. You cannot cure that. You cannot cure the absence of evidence. You cannot cure every other problem you brought upon yourself in this case from day one. And that's what we have told them. And in general, because this is also foundational to Nigeria, Nigeria is in search of unity, they claim. Nigeria is in search of nationhood because it has never become a nation. If you want to make that happen, you do justice to all the components of Nigeria. You don't discriminate against somebody because his name is somebody you don't like, or because his religion is what you can't stand, and then you expect the country to be united. That is not going to happen. So, in doing this, we're also encouraging them to have the national healing that can bring about national unity, since they love unity very much. But there can never be unity without justice.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Finally, if you say a word, maybe a final piece of advice to government, if they will listen to you, what would that be?
And also, we'll wait and see what they'll do. But we said that today is an opportunity for Nigeria to rewrite its history and to redraw his map of justice. Today is a make or mar day of Nigeria, and I'm not exaggerating. But I hope that common sense has prevailed, especially considering the period that we are in view of the glaring failure of the government. I hope they must have spoken to the judge either to postpone whatever he planned to do towards Nnamdi Kanu, or generally they just call up the trial from today.
If Nnamdi Kanu is convicted, what message does he send to someone like you?
It doesn't matter. They have already made up their mind. No, the conviction of Mandela did not stop another Mandela. Wow. The killing of Malcolm X did not stop freedom fighters. The killing of Martin Luther King did not stop people from fighting for justice. So conviction of Nnamdi Kanu is not going to stand. That won't much I can tell you. But even if they do, they are the ones who will reverse it themselves. It's as simple as that.
Okay, sir. Would you like to advise the president right now, considering what Jonathan faced with the Chibok girls, and now that the school girls have also been kidnapped and they are yet to be found, and it was reported that soldiers who were deployed to go rescue them were also killed and they were ambushed on their way to the place?
I don't advise a government that has no legitimacy, so let them take the advice from their own people, not me.
Okay, the killing of Brigadier General Uba,
yes.
or that there needs to be something that should be done.
Any country that recruits terrorists to join its rank in the army has already destroyed the armed forces. As we speak, the amount of money the Nigerian government spends in rehabilitating Boko Haram in Gombe State, they have a site in Gombe, is much more than the cost of running a university, a federal university in Nigeria. And then when they are rehabilitated, so-called, they then recruit them into the military. So these are the people you should ask why they do that. Because they've also made an effort to even claim that the general was revealed, the location was revealed by Sahara reporters, which is part of their blame game. You should ask them who revealed the location of Colonel Ali to terrorists, who revealed the location of another brigadier general, or General Deni, who was shouting that the Nigerian military just generally bring people to bring all kinds of people to the war front, but they don't actually prepare for war. They don't equip them. So that's a well-known fact. So they are the ones who killed their general. They should hold the president responsible for the death of the general or the top echelon of Nigeria. They are the ones. They should investigate the people who are leaking his location actively to terrorists. And any attempt to blame the media, of course, they always blame the media for something every week. They blame me for something every week. I'm surprised that they have not been protesting against me. They protested 3 times against me this year. So they took me to jail for fighting for Nnamdi Kanu. I went to Lagos, they declared me wanted. So they have to blame me for something. They have to blame Sowore one time every week for something. Maybe this December they will blame me for the high cost of goods and services and transportation to anywhere.
So I quickly want you to react to Sheikh Gumi and some of the allegations he made, considering the issues we have at hand, and known fact that his son is even in the military. Is there a disconnect in that?
You see, what makes the likes of Sheikh Gumi relevant is because Nigeria has failed as a state. And Sheikh Gumi is just in his own little try and error ways, figuring out, one day at a time, how to keep either his constituency well taken care of, or just, it might also be that he doesn't know any better. Yes. But it's not his fault, it's the fault of government, not Sheikh Gumi's fault. So that we don't keep blaming the wrong people for what should be the duty of people in government.
Thank you, sir. So what of your issue with the Lagos State Police? And they still say you are wanted at the moment.
I've told you that the Lagos State Police Command, Jimo as it's called, is one of the most idiotic police commissioners in Nigeria, but I heard he wants to become IGP. So he's trying to please Tinubu. That's it's not relevant. I don't waste my time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So it's true. It's not your house.
That's rubbish.
Let me go and break that camera.
So why is he not bringing down the camera?
But the guy, what else?
So I won't allow that. I have another. Okay, you get entrance. And Jockey's entrance will be privilege. You guys are enjoying.